Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this next practice with me face painting tutorial. So I'm going to practice some teardrops today, and yeah, you're very welcome to join. Feel free to practice along either teardrops or something else, anything you want. Hi there. Yes, you made it, Laurie. Welcome. I'm going to show you how I practice. It's not going to be a super, perfectly made video. This is how I really practice in my everyday life. I wish I did it often. That's also why I'm doing this live, to push myself to practice more, because it's just more fun with company, I think. So feel free to join me and let me know if you're painting something. And I'd love to see what you're doing. If you're painting something, if you upload it later on Instagram or on Facebook, please tag me. So yeah, I really love to see your results as well. So when you're watching this on the replay as well, you're very welcome. And please let me know if you have any tips or any comments, anything you want me to see, anything you need help with. So yeah, let's get started. We only need one brush today, your favorite brush. If you have more, that's also good. You can practice with several brushes, but one is the minimum. Then some paint. I'm going to start with white and then see maybe some other colors as well. It's more fun. And a water spritzer. That's basically it. That's all you need. So yeah, I'm going to take my brush, dip it into water, and then spritz some water to activate my white paint, because that's always good to do, and then activate the paint. I'm going to show you how I make the teardrops. Teardrops, if you don't know what teardrops are, Laura, you know what they are, I know, but some people might be new. So teardrops are a very basic technique of face painting, which is you make a line that is not, it has a thick beginning and a thin end. So I will show you in a few seconds. I will just activate my paint. White paint takes a bit longer to activate, so I'll do that. You can actually do that for a few minutes, I heard, but I don't think I'll do that today because I'm not alone and it's going to be boring, right? So I activated my paint. Need to get some more white, I think, soon. It's a little bit creamy, so that's very good. Okay, I'm going to show it to you on my arm first, and then later we can try to make a, design on the face. Okay, so need to arrange myself. Okay, so basically I will show it to you from two angles, one maybe from the front first, so that you can see the result. So let's start here. You press down firmly, then you pull, and while you're pulling, you're lifting it up. That's how you do it. Okay, you can practice them, make a few in a row, and try to make them. You can even make them even longer. That's easier to, like, it's not easier, it's more difficult, but it's better to practice, because then it's just more difficult, so you get more practice with one stroke. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, I just dripped a bit of paint here. It's not creamy enough. Okay, so then I'll show you the same thing again. So you press down, pull it, and lift up, and you can twist it a little bit in the end. If you see that, it's not really going thinner, then you can twist the brush a little bit. Okay, I'll show you the same thing from the side, because that's very interesting to see. I hope you can see that. That's bugging me a bit. Paint dripping. I don't want this to be messy. 1 second. Keep practicing if you're painting something. Okay, right. So I'll show you the same thing from this angle, because if you're very new to face painting, this is important to know. So it's very important that the brush is always at a 90-degree angle to the skin, right? This is the skin. Your brush should be at this angle, and then you press down, pull it down, lift it up a bit, twist, turn, and then that's it. This is the last one I just made. I think the principle is clear. So now let's just practice a bit. You can practice. There are different ways you can practice. I'm going to show you how I practice. I start with a few straight lines, just how I showed you. You know, I would practice a bit. I will show you different ways of how to practice because my arm is only that. There's not much space. So I'll show you different things, but you can practice more if you want. So this is how I start. And then there's one thing I really love doing. It's kind of, I don't know, I can relax doing that very well. So you do the same teardrop, but then you start going to the side of it in the end. So let's start with a very big one. Press down and then like this. Okay. Sorry, the paint is dripping. I need some other setup here, but this has to do for today. So let me get some more paint, maybe a bit more dry. How's your practice going along? Oh, I hope you can find your brushes, Laurie. Let me show you, what you do next. Actually, that was a bit too big. I'll do the same again. So one more time. I want to make a cluster and it doesn't work because the end is down there. So I will make it again. Like press down and turn. I hope you can see that. Let me move. Okay, and then you can do the same here. Let's make a smaller one. Let them not touch each other. Like that. See? I love this one. It's so satisfying. Yay. Yeah. Do it very slowly so you have most control. There you go. See, it's like it's kind of forming a wing, I think. Okay. This is something you can practice as well. And then you start going smaller, smaller, until it's just maybe a dot. Can you see that well? All right. This is one very cool technique I really like doing. And then I'm going to show you one more pattern, which we will use for the design on the face afterwards. Actually, I'm going to take some other color because, you know, practicing line work can become very boring. That's what I find. Maybe some people are okay with it, but I need some, some change. So what you can do, my two favorite ways are taking a new color, and you can also take another brush because every brush is different. Every paint is different as well. Not even the brands, but the colors too. If you're painting for some longer time, you know that white has a different consistency than black usually, and black is more watery. Depends on how much water you use, of course, and how long you take time to activate it. But yeah, they're definitely different. And then you can choose other brands as well. So I'm going to, let me take another brand. What do I have? I have Superstar. Let's take another. Let me take Superstar. My white was Diamond FX, by the way. It's the favorite one I use. I haven't tried any others. Well, I got this huge pot, so why would I take another one? I'm a bit scared to buy something else if I know the one I have works. So there are not so many face painters in Berlin, which I know. I only know maybe 4 others. Let's say 4 others, and I hardly ever meet them these days. So maybe in summertime when we all finally will work again, then I'll try to try out other people's paints, other different brands, because then you can save money, right? And if you don't like it, you didn't spend anything, right? So I have Superstar. What is it? Cobalt. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. And another brush. This is from Sparkling Faces. These are quite new, actually. I got them for Christmas. Thank you, Dad. They were on my wish list because I want to try them out. And yeah, I like them. They're nice and pointy as well. I have the Low Cornell round brushes, but they're really good. They're really good. But I don't like the drama that comes with it. Like, I'm always scared. Are they still available? Will there be, will I be able to replace them or not? So I like having other brands as well. So, and this color is actually really nice. Okay. Maybe, let's see if I need more water. Okay, so I'm going to show you the last thing. We're going to make a shell. I actually haven't practiced that a lot. So this one might not be perfect, I'm sure there are better options, but I'll show you one that you can definitely see it's a shell. And then you can do some research as well and see if you find other options. Okay, so we start with one big one. Can you see? It's very difficult here. Okay, so start here. And we make one teardrop. This will be the biggest. Okay, that's not so nice. Okay. Should be really in the end, but we're just practicing. So this is exactly why I'm doing this. I want to practice. I'm also showing you what to practice, but there's one way to become better in something, teaching others how to do it, because then you have to demonstrate it. Under different circumstances as well, as you can see. Usually I would practice it on my arm, just, like this. But I can't do that for you here. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. Let's see. Did you find your brushes, Laurie? I hope you did. Maybe that's easier. Okay. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Okay, so we have the big one in the middle, and then we'll place smaller ones right there, to the side, to both sides actually, and try to make them as symmetrical as possible. So start here, twist and turn, like that. Maybe a bit more pointy. Yeah. Depending on your paint brand and your brush brand and your brush, what's it called? Constitution? Like, they will be pointier or not. Let me fix them for you. 1 second. I'm not really happy with them. But I hope you understand what we're going to do. Maybe not yet, because we just did 2. Number 1. Number 2. Well, okay. So, see, this brand is already different. Like this pot of paint I have here, because it dries a bit quicker. It's a bit creamier. The consistency is a bit creamier, so yeah, it's different. Go practice. Okay, then let's do the same on the other side. My voice, please stay. Okay, and then we're going to continue placing smaller ones. Try to let them not touch each other. Well, I can need more practice too. Oh. Oh no, you didn't find your brushes and you think it was the cat's. Oh, I hope not. But I hope you'll find them soon. Okay, thank you for joining me anyway. Hope to see you again soon. So let's continue to practice. Right. And you can start to see what it will look like, right? So, like this. And like this. Point here. See, you can always retouch them a bit. Yeah, well, it's tricky with this paint, I think. Okay. Right. One thing I want to say, well, this is what it looks like, right? One thing I want to note is that one thing I want to say is that when you're practicing something, don't beat yourself up. It's practice. So whenever you do something, it's really worth it because you're doing something and you're concentrating on something and you're always gaining experience. If it's a bad one or a good one, it doesn't matter. It's experience. So the more experiences you have, the better you'll become. So yeah, don't be disappointed if the result is not what you see here or the result is not what you usually do. That's okay. Okay, let's do one more down here. Can you still see? Yes, I hope so. Like this. And one more. Okay, and then if you want, you can make one big one that is not pointy at one end. So yeah, like this. Okay, and there you have your seashell. It's very useful if you have a mermaid design. You can paint it right here, and yeah, it's really cool, very effective. And if you practice a lot, then it will be very fast. I'm not there yet. Okay, so using this technique, there are many more things you can do to practice this, but this is, I find, the easiest. It's just straight and a bit curved, varying the sizes. Yeah, let me take some other paint, maybe another color. Thank you. So okay, rinsing my brush. And now I want to show you a design. It's inspired by Lisa Choyang. Lisa Choyang, she's a very popular face painter on YouTube. She did so many tutorials, and I love her blonde hair. It's just her blonde hair and her pretty eyes. And like every design looks good on her with this. It's so cute. She's like the perfect princess. Okay, and it's a Mardi Gras design from her. I'm not sure what the name is exactly, but I linked it up in the description box for you, so you can check it out if you want, to see, yeah, what we're going to do, kind of. I don't have the picture in front of me right now, so I'm just going to paint what I saw. Basically, she placed the teardrops we just practiced just around here in some patterns, and then around the eye. And that's basically it. That's all we want to do today. She also does some outlining. You can do that. But yeah, for beginners, it's good to practice just regular teardrops and leave it at that point, I think. I will also not use a background because if I want to practice and I want to remove something, then I also have to remake the background, and it's not very good, I think. So today I'm focusing on the teardrops, but of course you can do whatever you want to do. I feel like there's a need of showing people what practicing really looks like, because there's so many Facebook groups and especially Instagram where you can see really awesome designs, but nobody knows how long it takes to create them, right? And nobody knows how much work is behind that, how much you have to practice. And yeah, I think it's nice to see. I would be happy to see somebody practicing, but I know that these are very long, these videos, so I really want to know from you guys if they're useful or if they're just too long, if you can't be bothered to watch them. Or I think they could be used to pretend to have some company when you're watching this on the replay, because yeah, it's like somebody else is painting too. Oh, hi Annette. Welcome. I just showed a few patterns that you can do with the teardrops. And yeah, feel free to paint along. I'm going to show you a face design inspired by Lisa Choyang. And yeah, I can't decide which color to choose because my favorite color is red, but I used red in the last video already, so I don't know, should I do red again? Maybe I have some purple. I'm wearing something purple or dark blue. Maybe a different dark blue. What do you think? Which color should I use? I'm planning to do teardrops around the whole face. Just basic teardrops, and that's it. So, not sure. White is the obvious option. What do I have? I think I'll go with purple. Oh no, I have this one. Bollywood pink. I like this one. It's almost like red, but it's not red. Okay. Right. Okay. Now with brush, I need to use this one, I think. Purple. Is this one okay too, or should I take purple? I have one. Where's my other purple? Purple. Oh, I have this one, yeah. Then I use this one. This is it's still from Global. Yeah, I'm using up some old paints. Right, let's do purple then. Goodbye, Bollywood pink. I'll use you another time. Okay, so I never practiced this design. We'll see how it goes. I'm ready to gain some experience. Okay, so can I show this? Yeah, I'm loading my brush, this tiny stripe, and we'll see how it turns out. Quite tricky in that angle. I just wanted to see something. Okay, so we're going to start with the teardrops. See, my fingers are ready. Yeah, artist fingers, right? Okay, so here we go. I'll take my mirror because that's better for me to see. Okay, so start right in the middle. That's the most difficult part, I think. Let's take a big one like this. And I think I need more. Water. So let's do that again. If you're more experienced, feel free to add any swirls or anything you want. I'm just showing some beginners what to practice. So I'll do that again because I don't like the result. Yes, fresh and juicy paint. Okay, maybe a bit too low, but that's okay for now. Okay, then let's do just what we did with the seashell, like with this one. We'll do the same here, just maybe without this one in the middle, because there's no space anymore right now. I used up already. Okay, go. Not really happy with this purple, I have to say. It's good in a one stroke, but well. And I just decided that these are not thick enough, so I'll just make them thicker to show some more contrast. Like this. I should probably pull them down. Yeah, I'm not really happy with this. You know what? I'll just change the colors after I'm done with this cluster. Because painting is about fun, right? Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Which colors are you using? If you're practicing something, you know, you could be ironing, or I don't know. What are you doing? Let me know. And if you're watching this on the replay as well, I want to know what you're doing, because that will help me to see what would be suitable for you. So yeah, I think one more, like two more stripes, and then that's it. I'm done with this purple. I don't really like it for line work, like for this one. It's too, maybe I'm using the wrong consistency, I don't know. I'm just thinking, maybe it's not the best attitude to say I'm just switching the color, because I should practice, right? You get realizations while you're practicing. Okay. Yeah, white. I also practice with white, but then I think, well, if I can only practice with, like, if I'm only able to paint with white, then I'm scared of the other colors. And, you know, I had one face painter, she forgot her white one day, and then she had to use yellow. And she said that was pretty cool. And I think, whoa, that's interesting. I mean, like when you see the designs of face painters on Instagram and stuff, it's always with white. So why not use some yellow? Why am I not using yellow? I will use some yellow. Maybe not right next to the purple. I have to think about some other colors that might match a bit better. You love yellow? Okay. Maybe let's see. I will use my Bollywood pink. I'm sorry. I will use it. And then maybe orange and yellow. How about that? Okay. So let's finish this up first. And yeah. When you're practicing line work, there are always things you can improve, which is good, also bad. Right? It's nice to know that you can improve, but it's not good to know that, you know, it's never the best. But it's okay. It should be fun. I hope you're having fun. Okay. Now, yes, let us use some pink. This is the brightest pink I have. Well, if you have neon colors, that would be even brighter. But I think this one, yeah. Da, da, da. This is not neon, is it? No, I don't think so. Thank you. I think it's looking good. See, I already practiced more than I would have without you guys. I would have practiced maybe up until this point. So did a few of these and then this one, and then said, boring. So while I showed you what I do to not get bored, I kept practicing. That's cool. That's kind of what I intended. So basically I'm making this video for me. No, not really. It's very cool. I actually taught myself how to do hand lettering while teaching how to do hand lettering. I just learned one step at a time every session, showed it to them, and then practiced with them. And then now I can do hand lettering. You know, there are people who can do better than me, but I can, yeah. I made a nice birthday card for my boss 2 weeks ago, and I was happy with the result. Okay, this is taking some time. It always takes some time to activate paint, especially when you're talking. I'm sorry, I'm done. Okay, so let's continue. I will place some teardrops down up here. Maybe varying the size. Let's see. I have no plan on this one. I'm just going to try something. So maybe some. I love that color. So maybe a tiny one. You can even, I think I'm going to bend them a little bit. What do you think? Like this. Well, as long as it will look symmetrical. We'll see. Other side. I always start with the side that is the opposite of my painting arm, because then it's easier for me to, yeah, and actually I like the left side more. Is your left side? It's my left side, so I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're seeing. So, and then I can, because I'm stronger on the right side, I can mimic this side better than I would if I did like my best design here and then I struggle to do the same on the other side. I hope it makes sense. Some people paint with both arms, and I really, that's so cool. That is so cool. I was thinking of maybe I should do that too, but you know, I think I would only do it if I did it live, because I wouldn't do that on myself, I think. Okay, by myself, I mean. So, difficult to paint with a mirror. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, that's good. Try to match those three. Down. And this one. Well, yeah, could be a bit. You can always go back and adjust them. They have different shapes. So let me fix that. Okay, it's not, yeah. That's cool. I think trying to think which colors. Maybe I'm going to use your yellow now. I have an idea. Not sure if it will look good, but let's see. I'm switching my brush because this is all about practice, and I think that would match better. Taking a smaller brush, yellow. Let's try Superstar Yellow. I think that one's creamy too, but I want to try. Which brands are you practicing with? If you're practicing with white or any other colors. Some people ask, what's the best brand? But I think like, well, it depends on your preferences and where you live, because the weather is different everywhere. Sometimes it's very dry, sometimes it's very hot. Depends, I think. And depends on your style. So, white, yellow. What am I going to do? Whoop. Sorry, can you see? Okay. Well, they were supposed to not touch each other, but they just did, so that's okay. And I think I will just finish this off with a few yellows here, and I think then we are done. Because, you know, this could continue for hours, but it's already been half an hour, and, you know, if you want to keep practicing, you can watch it again or watch another video. I did 2 paint with me's already, I think. This is the 3rd. Okay, so let's try to find a nice ending. This one. Yeah. Whoop. And if you like these kind of videos, yeah, again, please let me know. Let me know what you didn't like, what I can improve. Please give it a like so that others know that this video is cool and it will be suggested to them. and we all get to practice more. Because I think it's great for the industry as well, not just for ourselves to be able to know that we are improving our skills. I'm sorry, my hands are so messy. But it's also good for the industry, because if the face painters are more skilled, I think we can make a better living. And yeah, I think it's good for image, because some people struggle with being a face painter not being acknowledged as like a real job. And yeah, so this will definitely help, I think. I'm planning to do some more videos like these on reverse teardrops, some maybe dots and stars, whatever it's needed. So if you have any ideas, always just let me know. Okay, I think this should be my design for today. Laurie says, sometimes I don't know when to stop myself. Yeah, I wish I had that when practicing. I know that feeling when I try out a different design, like I really want to paint the whole design, yellow there. But when I'm practicing line work, yeah, this is why I started this series as well, because I really want to encourage myself to practice and others as well. And I want to share some tips, because while I'm practicing, I get ideas on how to improve it. If I were on my own, I wouldn't bother to think about how I can prevent this to be bored. Okay, so let me show you again what we did. We practiced the teardrops in the basic shape. Like you can make this a whole exercise in just painting your whole arm and maybe this side as well. It's really good practice. And then a curved one, big one. Yeah, they should be this long actually. It's best, but I can't show you more if I make them longer. This is a cluster, second cluster, and then we did this design. So I hope you enjoyed this and got to practice a bit. Please keep practicing if that was too short. And yeah, share with a friend if you know somebody who wants to practice and just can't get motivated as well. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.